Hey guys, what's up? Our review piece of the brand new Samsung Galaxy Alpha finally arrived, and in this video we're gonna give you a quick unboxing and overview of this device. But first of all, let's talk about the Alpha just a bit as an introduction. Now this guy is an important piece in Samsung's product line, mainly because of two firsts that it brings to the world. Now one is that is the first Samsung Galaxy device that has some metal in it. So the Alpha has a metal ring surrounding the sides of the phone, and that could possibly be the first Samsung Galaxy phone. As I told you just now, Samsung has long been criticized for not giving us a metal phone, whereas the competitions all provide, most of them basically provide better material like glass or a metal phone. So the Galaxy Alpha, yeah, kind of on that direction. Number two is the first in the world, possibly as of right now, is that this guy is powered by Exynos Octa 5430 chipset, which is quite possibly the world's first 20 nanometer chipset. Samsung, the Galaxy S5 for example, has a 5420 chipset, the Asia version, which is based on 28 nanometer. So coming down to 20 nanometer actually has given Samsung that slight more clock speed advantage, not that much, just slightly more. Left to still see how this guy performs compared to some of the other 28 nm architecture. But more importantly, it actually gives out less energy, so less heat. So that basically means that your device will be less hot or warm during gameplays and other stuff. It also helps Samsung build a very thin profile, because it's the chips are much slimmer than the earlier chips. So those are two, and you can see it's a fairly compact box, a deviation from the usual Galaxy flagship wooden style boxes. So we have the frosted gold. It kind of looks almost that color, creamish color. You also get it in black and white. You can see the MRP is 42,000, but you would get it for as low as 38,000 on some of those online retail stores. So printed with soya ink, so whole material is 100% recyclable. And here on the back side you have some quick specs. So 4.7 inch Super AMOLED screen, HD resolution, 720p. We don't know if it has any Gorilla Glass protection as of now. As powered by, you can see there is a octa-core 5430 chipset, which has 4 1.8 gig Cortex A15 CPU plus 4 1.3 gig Cortex A7 CPU. You also have 2 GB of RAM, 32 GB internal storage out there. Supports 4G LTE but FDD, not TDD. 12 MP back camera plus 2.1 MP front camera. We don't know the sensor size out here. It also has the fingerprint sensor that we first saw on the Galaxy S5. 1860 mAh battery, which should be quite enough for an HD 4.7 inch screen. You have heart rate sensor and GPS and some of the other stuffs that you can see. So that's the model number, and I'll quickly go ahead and unbox this device now for you. So we quickly go ahead and cut this sticker out here, over here, and you also have a lot of sticker out here compared to some of those older Galaxy devices. So once we take it out, you see that's our brilliant gold Samsung Galaxy Alpha. We'll go further in, and then we see some of those manuals. So you have your quick start guide out here, plus you also have the warranty card, plus you have some smart switch advertisement out there, USB 2.0 port. Then you have a pretty fancy looking big wall charger that is what, 1.55 ampere only, so not the usual 2 ampere that we get with the Galaxy S or Galaxy Note series of phones. You have extra earpads with this very premium noise cancelling type earphone that has your volume control, call control and mic, and then your 1860 mAh battery out here. So that's it. That's about the box content really. So there you go, the golden Samsung Galaxy Alpha. The golden color looks beautiful, and it's not It's not very loud, it's very subtle gold, which is great actually. So backside is still plastic, as you can see. It also sports a slightly different kind of a texture than let's say the S5 or S4 or a Note 3 or 4 for that matter. But the side here now sports that very nice sleek aluminum ring that also slightly slants towards the side out here, that gives the phone a brilliantly premium look. It also helps holding the phone that much better, because there's this slant, although they look very tiny, but they kind of rest very easily and comfortably on your fingertips out here. So this guy has a very thin profile, only 6.7 mm thick, and also it's almost featherweight, 115 grams. That's incredible. 4.7 inch screen out here, as I told you before, a Super AMOLED screen, HD resolution, so that comes to about 312 ppi of color density, which is, well, not much for the price point, I would say. You have your earpiece, the notification LED lights and sensors. You also have the 2.1 MP front camera. I suspect it's a fixed focus camera, but we'll have to see that. Below you have the signature Samsung home button, and then the usual recent and the back buttons out there. On this side, the volume rocker, micro USB 2.0 port, the speaker, mouthpiece, power button, and on top you have the secondary noise cancelling mic plus the 3.5 mm jack. Behind you have the 12 MP autofocus camera accompanied by dual LED flash that will give you a better skin tone and white balance, because one is slightly on the white side and one is slightly on the yellow side. So both combined gives you a better skin tone and saturation. Yeah, you also have your heart rate monitors and stuff, and then Samsung branding out there. So this back flap thankfully is removable. I personally always like removable back covers, because I can quickly pop in an extra battery where this is finished. I don't need to put it in charge with a power bank or sort. So 1860 mAh battery, you can see that's the SIM card slot out there. Yeah, so no micro SD card support, and the back flap is pretty thin, by the way, but it rests nicely. It almost kind of goes below the level of this side. So this side kind of just about come out. You won't even feel it with your fingers, but yeah, you'll feel it here slightly. They just kind of come out, which is a good thing, because when you keep this on a very flat, totally flat surface, then that flat surface is not gonna scratch this plastic back out here, because the edges of this ring will hit the floor first. It's not that big, but it's still that slight bit coming out from the side, so that helps. So overall, we absolutely like the overall footprint of the device. It's very light, very thin, and also this metal feels great. The Galaxy Alpha is powered by the latest Android 4.4.4. Well, not exactly Lollipop, but we see it coming, and it has the latest TouchWiz out here. You can see all that, My Magazine and all. And then you have your apps, all the usual apps that you would see on the Galaxy S series would be. I will quickly show you the settings out there. I see your connection settings, and then device settings, all motions and air views and everything. And then in your account you can add these many accounts. They have now started including Twitter accounts, thankfully. In storage, out of 32 GB, let's see how much is available. So you have about 25.58 GB available. And when you go to about device, you can see Android 4.4.4. yeah, so we'll come back with more detailed analysis of the performance and of each of these apps, about the cameras and everything. Let's quickly just show you the camera UI. It does not hurt. Yeah, almost lag free. Yeah, so we'll come back to the UI, and we'll go in detail into some of the other apps: music performance, video playback, sound output, camera performance, gallery, and all those other stuff in probably a video tomorrow. So for now, that's unboxing and a quick overview of the very good looking Samsung Galaxy Alpha. Thank you.